Feature Friday.
The freshest. Hello, y'all. Welcome.
Welcome, Indian hip hop, ladies and gentlemen.
Are
Indian
you
hip hop.
ready?
That's right. That's right. It's been a very long time since we did an Indian hip hop podcast. Very requested. Actually, shout out to our Discord. You can join as well. They're very adamant we do this. They've been adamant we do this for a very long time.
For a very long time, indeed.
Also,
so this is a Discord special.
yeah, if you'd like to think about it that way. The lineup is really intriguing because we just discovered one of our favorite rappers from India. His name is Raftaar, I think, which we've reviewed before. But his new project that he's dropped, which is called Hard Drive.
My God,
Volume 2.
Good.
Mate, I've enjoyed a lot of the songs from there, so I thought we'd check out.
Especially that one with Badshah.
Badshah, yeah, that fucking song slaps.
That song is so good.
So I thought we'd check that out, not the whole project, but one of the tracks. We'll check out track number 2. Also, we would check out Dino James, who we've heard of before, but this guy's so fucking famous.
Also, I just remember every time I think Dino James, I think of that dog song that makes me really sad.
Yeah, mad
about
bastard.
His best friend that died.
Correct. So
Little furry friend.
we'll be checking that out. Not that specific song, but Boyfriend, I think is the name of the song.
It has several parts, by the way. This is like a whole storyline.
Correct. Intriguingly enough, a song that's trending in the top 10 here in the UK by Karan Aulja or Aulja.
It's hot.
WAVY, it's doing very well here, and Karan actually very successful and popular here in the UK. Could you imagine?
Well, it actually
charts quite well, and the trends quite well.
It makes a lot of sense though, because there's a big Punjabi scene here.
Yes.
I think it makes a lot of sense.
Also, I thought we would check out Divine. We've been big fans of him in the past, so I wanted to see what they've been up to in the last year or so. Actually, this is a SIDHU Moosewala project. I presume prior to his passing, in a collaborative effort, it seems. I'm always intrigued in understanding more of his music. A lot of people still obviously hold him into legendary status, and Divine also, so that would be quite intriguing. Of course, Feature Friday shop.com is out at the moment, new drops, and also Feature Friday, it's all about bringing you guys new music, new names, independent production houses, people trying to make a name for themselves in the music world, and that's it of You of Soul.
To get you in the festive mood.
Absolutely, so I thought we should all show them all the love. They are called You of Soul, and they're based in San Francisco. It's always intriguing to me when production houses, artists, singer-songwriters, promote their stuff independently before they become part of the mainstream. I thought we'd listen to a bit of their song. It's called This Silent Night. Very unique sound they have. God bless them.
It just gives such Christmassy old-time vibes. Ooh. Vibes, brother.
Also, they will be doing live concerts and live streams. Tell me you're fucking back in the 80s?
Literally. It actually has that early 90s sound. Like Boys to Men if they made their Christmas tracks. I love that. About this time of year. Woo!
That always makes me crystal clear.
Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Very nice.
You of Soul. Go show him all the love in the world. That's essentially what the podcast is all about. Finding out new sounds, independent sounds.
Correct.
You of Soul, ladies and gentlemen. Everything will be linked in the description. They did tell us to also wish you a very Merry Christmas. So very nice on their behalf.
I love festive songs.
Correct.
Fun.
Raftaar, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. WARAT. This was so fucking requested. Jesus Christ. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I wonder if it has captions.
I found translations. So we will check them out.
Try the captions, maybe?
Oh, it's fucking drill. Oh, I think we've seen this in a stream.
In a stream we have. I knew I was about to come bust into fire. Sometimes I wish I was this cool. This video is so freaking sick.
Lots of prrr. Why is it low-key slappy?
So hard.
Hey, that's London. KRSNA. Yeah, nah, I've never seen this.
Me neither. I think we saw like a snippet of it. Who the heck edited this video, bro? What a god. It's so hard. That freaking sample is so good.
Fuck the hook. Fuck the hook.
I'll come in whenever I want. Sounds so cool.
His vocal color is sick. Jersey beats.
It's actually a nice change.
Yeah, for once it fucking worked.
Nasty. That's fire.
Wow, what the fuck? A lot of the
fire.
Indian hip hop that we've been listening to lately, because a lot of the stuff I guess requested on stream, I gotta tell you, it's low key garbage.
Sometimes it's really garbage.
Yeah, this
Sometimes
slapped.
I'm like, what a way to kill the mood.
Yeah, because I think sometimes time and a place. It would be interesting to see how these boys perform live, because I think obviously India does have really capable musicians.
Find him live. Find Raftaar
So I would be
live.
interested in what their shows would look
What
like.
does he because he sounds so good on studio, okay?
Yeah.
The way that they equalize his vocals are so freaking indulgent.
Like what would a live show look like for something like this, you know?
Raftaar.
Just DJ based? I think it's just DJ based.
This has a
And
battle.
dancers, I think.
This has
Security.
a battle feel.
Wow, they sell out big time.
They are big time, my friend. Where is he? Where is he? Come out, brother.
He's right there. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Seeing drill be played in India and
It
people
is
loving
it's
it like
mad.
that.
It's mad.
That's amazing.
It shouldn't really make much sense, but it slaps. Yeah,
I think it's very.
It's
I think it's very.
song in studio. It's hard.
I think it's very similar to how like a lot of hip hop shows do off, or sort of worldwide. They bring out their own DJs, they play the track, and then sometimes the rappers utilize a ton of the track, or sometimes they do go out there raw. I do like it a lot when rappers sort of get to that level, because you do have to essentially get to a specific level where the expenses of the show.
Correct.
You
They sell itself.
Yeah, you do have a bit more leverage and a bit more flexibility on the budget to increase such things and bring musicians in. Yeah. I don't think it's is as expensive as a lot of these rappers would lead you to believe, because none of them ever do it.
But this is more reliable.
But when
though.
Jay-Z brings out his musicians,
it's a different league.
Chris Brown does
It's a different
so.
league, it's a different
It's fucking
Yeah.
unbelievable,
I
you know.
agree. Yeah, because I want to hear him.
Es a Moscow.
He smells like that. Oh no, he doesn't. It's close enough though, especially for rap. Yeah, it's pretty close.
It does sound
it's pretty
like-
damn close.
That's sick. He reminds me of Pop Smoke,
He
doesn't
does.
he?
I was gonna say that. He reminds me a little bit of like Pop Smoke.
Whoa, what the
But
fuck?
yeah, cool, bro.
This song was
cool.
immensely requested. It was one of the hardest songs to try and find lyrics in English, because a lot of the references that they end up doing are like,
Cultural references very much.
yeah, like even Genius tried to do some shit here, but it's all romanized. And then they explain, what's going on. Dabata R is like pressing R's in recording. Baki Kahin Bina Dabata R is the only studio where R can be pressed. No one can oppress him.
Nice,
You know,
Raftaar.
exactly. To the R to the K to the K. KK means Kalamkar, and also Kashmir, as in Krishna. This reference here, talking about Ankit Khanna. And also he meant his people are like AKs, like weapons.
Like a weapon.
It's really interesting, obviously, to see all this stuff here, because a lot of fans actually end up sending a lot of their feedback, because, it's not like Genius is an Indian-based company. Krishna will teach a lesson to the session, a classroom, because they are weak in studies. That's why he was like, a teach a lesson, like a mujhe weak he section.
Nice.
And you gotta understand as well, like, even though rap is also one of the things we review the least. One, because of course we don't speak Hindi or Punjabi or any language where the rappers are speaking from, but phonetically speaking, and just from a auditory perspective, like Hindi or Punjabi per se do have a huge advantage. Most South Asian languages actually have a bit of an advantage when it comes to rap, especially when you see the pronunciation of things like basically that phrase I just said, mujhe se. That's so curious.
This is multisyllabic, so you have more than one syllable to fill out the same bar space. So in terms of like musical theory, it makes so much sense for Hindi to be a rapped
Also, like
language.
Dabata, that B shouldn't have another syllabic space there, but it does.
Correct.
It's unbelievable. Obviously, just pros and cons of different languages, blah blah, and you're making the most out of it. So it is very curious to the ear on why, for example,
It's stimulating.
drill somehow sounds even better, and then the fuckers even mix it with English, don't they? So then they're like get into Infinity Stones in.
Well, if you pay attention to the UK drill, you have a very specific
I think so, anyway.
syllabic nature to fill out the bar, which means in English it tends to be quite empty.
Right.
There's not enough consonants that make a syllable like they do in Hindi. Like you have consonants that make a specific syllable in itself, so you have more rhythm, polyrhythmic ability, just naturally in the way the language is presented.
It actually so UK drill originates in Brixton, but it starts slightly later than where it began in the US, because it began actually. I mean, there's like New York drill, which is like really popular, but actually originated in Chicago. It was called Chicago drill music, and then I guess South London a few years later, in Brixton especially, which is really South London. They started with their own version of drill, and now look at that.
Yeah, it becomes so popular in terms of like
In the UK,
Yeah,
very,
in the
very
UK,
popular. But now look at it, like India, South Korea, Japan. Now everyone has drill.
everywhere,
So
yeah.
it's unbelievable. Let's have a look now at someone who's very, very lyrical, Dino James, and this is Boyfriend. This does have several parts. Let's have a look at part one.
He usually has lyrics in his videos.
Yes, he does.
Yes, he thinks about everything.
Yes. Well,
This dude.
one of the main
this dude
reasons
is
why he's so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. His accessibility is amazing.
The Stardust Affair. Oh, I haven't read that.
She looks a bit like Anushka Sharma
You and your obsession with Anushka.
and her terrible acting in Edil Hemushkil. Uh-oh.
Mr. is not a boyfriend. Mr. is a stalker.
No, I don't think he's the main dish. I think he's the side piece.
Yeah, I think so too. However.
कभी वो बहुत हॉट लगती कभी कुछ ज्यादा ही क्यूट पर मैं एक स्मार्ट टाउन लड़का ये am trying
What the fuck? That's what he looks like?
जानता हूँ अच्छे से कि
You
वो
don't
ज्यादा
remember?
है मासूम पर पता
Nah,
नहीं
she looks like
मुझे
Alia
उन
Bhatt.
चीजों का क्यों चाहूँ मैं प्रूफ अच्छा लग रहा हूँ ना चेक करता रहता जब भी उसके साथ
really.
कोई हंस तो नहीं रहा
She's
मुझ
a bit
पे उड़ा तो
flirtatious.
मजाक
She's
बस
wild,
मैं
bro.
मजे
She's a
में
little
रहता हूँ और
flirtatious.
रहता हूँ घबराए।
Leave.
चाहता हूँ हर पल मुझसे
She's for the
बोले,
streets.
"You're my perfect guy." कुछ गड़बड़ है हमेशा कहता रहता ये दिमाग रहता क्वेश्चन मार्क और ढूंढूं उसके
This has an Eminem feel though.
चाहूं पास
I
और
think it's the
करता
type of
रहता
beat.
हूं शिनाक पकड़ूं मैं रंगे हाथ ढूंढता रहता हूं मैं चांस कैसे मेरे बिन समझ नहीं आता हंस लेती है वो मैं तो उसके बिन हर किसी
I
को बस कह
love-
देता हूं नो मिस करता हूं उसको रोज बस करता नहीं हूं मैं शो
That chord progression.
करता हूं ताकि मैं कर पाऊं इग्नोर हम साथ हैं फिर भी लगता है तुझे करता हूं मैं चेस कभी
Kuch
मुझे
karta,
नींद
ooh,
लगती कभी
Yes.
लगती है गेस
Join your glasses, mate. Because there's going to be a ton of reading. Glasses acquired.
I wish तुझे रख पाऊं मैं सजा के इन
Cage.
You see that freaking chord progression in the bass? Reminds me of Eminem cleaning out my closet. Nice.
Is bro delusional or is she actually for the streets?
I don't know. He could be a little paranoid.
Nah, she's for the streets. She can't forget her ex.
That's hard. That's a hard position to be in.
That's what hip hop is about. This storytelling. Choddia. Okay, bro's becoming a tad bit too obsessed.
Is this a real story?
Bitch.
He said a bad word.
Imagine bro turns into a killer.
Well, this is a villain arc for sure.
Nah, she's definitely for the streets. Will be calling me a psycho. Hey, yo!
A panic-stricken spy? Come on, bar. The crocs are wild.
-1 point. What?
Yeah, I want to see part 2. What the fuck?
Mate, it's still
It's
3
going.
minutes left.
Okay. Yes,
The
bring
song's
it.
just begun.
I was gonna say, there's no way.
Also, the production value of this is nuts.
Awesome.
Dino, get fucked, mate.
Baby girl.
Oh no, is he fucking dead?
Baby girl, you're for the streets.
Dino?
He's dead, isn't he?
No, he ain't. He's about to become a whole villain. Why
Oh,
would he die?
don't
मैं
touch
तेरे को सारी रात
Yeah.
ट्राई कर रहा था
Yeah,
कहाँ
why
गई
would
थी
he
I
die?
slept early, babe, पर सुबह से तू पी रहा है क्यों?
तू चल साली प्रॉस
Nice, okay, you go,
तू
go.
मैं मुझसे समझी ना तू
अरे पर हुआ क्या है? What the fuck is wrong with
बताओ इनके प्यार में पड़ा था और ये खेल रही थी गेम्स
What?
मेरे नाम से जोड़ा नेम और कहीं और हो रहे कपड़े चेंज
Shut the fuck up! Do you even know what you're
You
saying?
shut the fuck up. मेरा नाम अपने मुंह से लेना नहीं again.
अरे पर हुआ क्या है? मुझे एटलीस्ट बताएगा क्या तू?
तेरा फोन देखा, सिड के साथ मस्त मचा रही है ना तू?
Oh my
और
God.
देखा सामने आई क्या ना बेटा एंड में ट्रूथ अच्छा करता होगा स्मूथ और तू भेज रही होगी
I
न्यूज़.
can't believe it. सिड मेरा भाई है.
अच्छा भाई के साथ में सोकर आई है सही है बेटा.
I don't know
सही
who
है.
to believe.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
don't know who to believe.
यार आप भी, तेरी सोच कितनी घटिया है, तू गला है. You know what? तेरी गलती नहीं है. It's really not your fault. तुम सारे साले same हो. Damn you, fuck you all. मुझे तेरी सोच पे जाने क्यों
I mean, it's serious, but goddamn.
You don't need a fucking partner. You need a fucking doll. तेरे बाप दादा ने डाली है तेरे अंदर गंदी सोच. बस यही तुम्हारा make है. This is your genetic code. Now don't you fucking touch me. Leave me, मुझे छोड़. तेरे शक और insecurity का नहीं है कोई तोड़. गर्ल्स को प्रोडक्ट समझते हैं ऑलमोस्ट सारे मैन, पर तू तो एकदम परफेक्ट था ना. 10 out of 10. मतलब जो भी तूने किया था वो करा था प्रिटेंड. मैं पागल थी जो सोच रही थी
They got this girl working so hard.
Yeah, goddamn, she got the hardest role out of all of this.
तुझे प्रपोज करने का आइडिया कोई लग नहीं रहा था ठीक, पर तू शक में इतना अंधा था. ऑब्वियसली यू कांट सी कि घर पे मैंने बोल दिया है विल यू मैरी मी.
See, I don't believe who. I don't know.
What
who to,
the
I don't
fuck?
know who to believe.
What? Nah, bro. Where's part 2? Is that Vishal? Yeah, it is. No way. They have a song together.
Guys, what actually
What the fuck?
Efra, I got more
Oh,
questions
sorry.
to be
Focus.
answered.
Wait, hold on. Let me just listen to a bit of this. I love Vishal.
फिजूल बरसात है गुरूर हल्का ते सारे आधे कसूर पर तेरी बातें है रूट तेरे साचे में
Well, he moved on quick.
Well, he obviously has no problem now.
का डर खुदी खोदे कबर मेरा लो फेस चले दिन
Okay,
Vishal! I love that
my
boy.
boy. Okay, my boy.
मुझे खोजे पर मैं
Give us visuals.
सजना
Money. Yes, that's expensive. Yeah, fire.
बिखरी हुई हर बात यहाँ पे बस
Excuse me, but that guy came in to freaking still hard.
तुझे न पहचाना क्यों न सच तेरा जाना
Dude, R&B as well. R&B Afro sort of vibe. Wow.
fire,
Big
fire.
up Dino James and Vishal Mishra. Anyway, so where the fuck is part 2, bro? He hasn't made it yet.
You have
He's just made a reprise.
Oh, stop.
Bro has us by the cokehold. Chokehold. Hey, yo.
That's not it. Think about it, my boy. What is that? What is this?
She was a reprise, a different version. People in the comments, we don't want reprise. We want part 2.
We do. And Shul, I am so down with you, sir.
Mate, Dino, if you're watching this, what the fuck, dude?
Sir, who's right, who's wrong? Or are you both faulty? Because that's possible. Maybe he became super paranoid.
I think that
Thinking-
I think obviously he's trying to lead you down that route. However, I think that because I think there is a level of misdirection here in both ways in the directing of the music video. I don't know whether we should actually trust him.
But she was shouting so strongly.
Yeah, but also
She could have been so real.
Yeah, sure.
She was really hurt by that.
yeah, she was proper like authentic. It seemed obviously actingly authentic, but curious. What are people's theories? I guess because it could be very possible that it's just a straight, narrow, very very straightforward storyline. He became paranoid. He became obsessive with things, and then all of a sudden, by his obsession of loss, he actually ends up by his obsession of the fear of loss. He actually ends up losing her.
Yeah, correct. Maybe
It could be right. He's
yeah, it
paranoid.
could be.
He's overzealous, jealous.
Yeah, he a little bit controlling and
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she's saying, I mean, I don't know whether I agree with the whole fucking your genetic code, you bastard.
well.
God damn, relax.
She obviously is seeing something that's repeating itself.
Maybe
However-
this happened to her before.
Maybe.
Her ex, right? Because there was the whole thing about the ex.
The
Yeah.
whole thing about the ex.
Also, it was kind of, I mean, maybe because the reason why the guy and her were like, they hugged and they kissed, because I thought they kissed in the mouth, but I think they just kissed in the cheek.
I think they just
kissed. I think they kissed in the cheek.
The thing is, in India, hugging and kissing like
It's
that
like a big deal.
It's like a big deal.
So
it's not
maybe
like
it's not like in South America where like that's normal.
That's just how we greet people.
Yeah,
you know?
we do 1 or 2, whatever you want, mate. No problem.
And honestly, it's you do it to strangers. You don't even question. It's not even a question.
But maybe the reason why they did it here was because she had told him, because she said, "Oh, he's like my brother," right? So she had told him that she was about to ask him to marry her. So then he must, must have been like, "Oh my god, mate, I can't believe it."
Congratulations, that's gonna be great.
Correct. So maybe that's what it was.
Oh my god, it's true. It could be.
And then they were on the way. They were on the way to meet their parents. And to tell, I think, Mom, I'm gonna ask him to marry me. And
Dino's out here thinking this bitch.
Okay, let's go the Punjabi hip hop route, shall we? Again, number 8 in the UK currently. Sandeep, Rehan, and Karan Aulja present.
Okay, WAVY.
Whoa, dude, fuck me.
Brother dropped this 13 days ago, and he has 24 million. He's so hot.
That's Wembley, I think.
So hot.
I think that was Wembley or the O2.
He's so hot. Stop. Yeah, me too, sir. What do you mean? You got nothing on me.
Sold out, baby.
Stop! What a god.
Ah, so also very family oriented. Whoa.
Fire. Oh, he drives himself. Yeah, his fans are hot too. Goddamn. That is so cute. You're gonna lie, this is so fire.
Sony PJ, yeah?
ਹਾਏ ਵੇਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਕਾਲਾ ਸੂਟ ਕਦੇ ਕਦੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਨੇਵੀ ਤੂੰ ਰੋਜ਼ੀ ਅਜ਼ਮਾਉਂਦੀ ਪਤਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੀ ਤੂੰ
Life, what a life you're living, my boy.
ਸਿੱਧਾ ਬਾਰਡਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਰੌਂਦਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਗਾਗਰਾਂ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਕਰਾਂ
Got diligent? Ah, me too, girls.
Yeah.
ਕਦਰਾਂ ਨਾ ਮਹਿਰਾ ਮਨਾ ਆਡਰ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਰਾਤ ਪੈ ਜਵੇ ਵਿਛਾ ਕੇ ਸੌਂਦਾ ਚਾਦਰਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਤਲ ਕੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਆ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਢੀਕ ਪੀਜਾ ਸਾਗਰਾਂ ਕੀਨਾ ਪਾਉਣਾ ਛੱਡ ਗਈ ਚੁੰਨੀ ਤੇ ਲਾਉਂਦੀ
That's a big boy.
Bro, he's living a dream life. That's so cool. God bless.
Hey, that's a drink before going on the show. That's so awesome. So many kids.
Hey, Fred, this is like going to watch Vico C, like, you know?
Back home, we had some rappers where it was very family. You had a lot of family there, without it being family friendly.
Okay, I have to see this guy live. What a vibe.
He brought 2 guitarists at one point.
Yeah, he has like a band.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you're next level, it's like wavy.
Stop. That is
let's see that shit.
freaking cool.
Let's see that shit live, son.
Sorry, Karan Aulja.
Dude, wavy
You're
live.
living the life. You're living the life, and it's such a cool way to see it all put together. You're gonna lie? Fire.
He hasn't done it yet, but let's just see him live.
Live.
Wait, live.
ਕਰਨਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ ਕਦੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਬੈਠੋ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕਰੋ ਗੱਲ ਕਰੀਏ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੀ ਅੱਜ ਕਾਲੀ ਕਾਲੀ ਰਾਤ ਮਾਰਦੀ ਦੇਖੋ ਤਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਲੋ ਹੱਥ ਤਾਂ ਫੜੋ
I like him.
ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੱਡਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਤੋਂ ਦਮਾ ਜਾਨ ਵਾਰ ਨੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੁਕਮ ਕਰੋ ਕਦੇ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਬੈਠੋ ਕਹੇਂਗੀ ਜੱਟ ਕਰ ਜੂ ਗੋਰੀਏ
Fab, bro.
What
That's
the
so
fuck?
freaking good. That's fab because you know why? He's not like a singer. Like you're like, oh my god, vocals for days. But the fact that he's a rapper and he sounds like that.
But he can do what he's about though.
Exactly.
He's about that life,
He
which is
is.
what. That's all I want to know.
That's all. I don't lie to me.
Turn off
He
the
ain't
auto
lying.
tune. Let's see if you really rap. Like,
He's
that's all I
not
want to know.
lying, You know what I'm saying? Like he's out there doing his thing, and they do this often.
ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਨਾ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਯਾਰ ਤੂੰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਫੋਨ ਫਾਨ ਕਰਨ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਰਹਿ ਗਿਆ
How
ਨਾ
interesting.
ਮੈਸੇਜ ਆਂਦਾ
ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਲਿਆ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਚਰਖਾ ਗਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਾਲਿਆ ਬਈ ਦੂਜਾ ਸੁਰਮਾ ਅੱਖਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾ ਲਿਆ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਾਸ਼ਣੀ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਾਸ਼ਣੀ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੱਸਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ
That's actually pretty impressive.
ਕਰਕੇ ਬਹਾਨੇ ਅਣਹਾਣ ਦੇ ਆ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੱਸ ਕੀ ਜਨ ਤੂੰ ਜਣਾਏਗੀ ਲੜਦੇ ਸੰਜੀਵ ਸਰਦੂਲ ਵਿੱਲੋ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੈਰ
He's a guitarist, a very good singer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier.
ਉਹ ਚਰਖੇ ਬਹਾਨੇ ਅਣਹਾਣ ਦੇ ਆ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੱਸ ਕੀ ਜਨ ਤੂੰ ਚੜਾਏਗੀ
So is he.
So
What the
good,
fuck?
so good.
ਸਾਰਗਨੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਹੋਰ ਵੈਰ ਤੂੰ ਪਾਏਗੀ
ਦੋਵੇਂ ਕਹਿਣ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਲੇਖਾਂ 'ਚ ਲਿਖਾ ਲਿਆ ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਚਰਖਾ ਗਲੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਡਾਲਿਆ
ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਾਸ਼ਣੀ
ਸੋਹਣੀਏ
ਉਹ ਇੱਕ ਤੇਰੀ ਅੱਖ ਕਾਸ਼ਣੀ
Awesome.
ਤੇਰਾ ਹਾਏ ਹੱਸਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੋਹਣੀਏ
ਉਹ ਮੈਂ ਕਿ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਅੱਜ ਬਿੱਲੋਂ ਨੱਚਣਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਨਾਂ ਤੇ ਬੋਲੀਆਂ ਪਾ ਕੇ
Do you know what's crazy? This is what I love about the Punjabi music scene, though, because the fact that even though a lot of it is like commercialized in the hip hop
Agreed.
urban sound, they're serious about this stuff.
No, but also it's very pure.
Vocally speaking, it's what you get in studio is very close to what you would get in like the Punjab state
It's
if you
very
wanted to go
interesting.
out there and listen to anyone sing.
As a matter of fact, I think Punjabi music is one of the few genres ever in the world that has been able to commercialize itself without losing its soul.
Correct, and it is very commercial. Like you cannot
Immense.
take away
I mean,
the
number 8
impact.
in the UK.
The impact globally that it has, but it is more incredible to see that it remains very much to the core.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really cool.
How curious.
They've managed to merge, I don't know, like the foundations of the genre with the commerciality of what the industry requires without actually losing anything in between. It's really dope.
I agree. I mean, I can sort of know what he's talking about in the lyrics. But we
Chilling
do have
with
a
my
translation
boys
anyways.
out here ripping the freaking bank accounts.
Yeah, so he's saying, looking back, she lines up and tries to show her love. Now she can't sleep and regrets being friends with me. With the Jat boys, she roams around crying. Cars race on the tracks full speed ahead. Boys stick together like sandbags, ready for anything. I fire shots from my shoulder like a Mac gun. It is my spirit that echoes in the hearts of others. They bark behind my back, yet they fail to understand. She knows what it means to make friends with the Jat boys. I don't know what that means. Like,
What is a Jat
what's
boy?
a Jat boy?
What's a Jat? What's
Meaning.
a Jat? Because I now know what a jalebi is.
The word Jat is a noun that refers to a member of an Indo-Aryan people who mainly live in northwestern India. It's a dialect in Punjab. Jat means a villager or a rustic.
Oh, like a criollo boy.
Yeah, Jat,
Okay,
in
I
case
get
not
it.
only found in Punjab, but also Haryana, Rajasthan, Bihar, and many of those blah, blah, blah. It's because Jat caste is the most predominant caste because Punjabi being an agrarian state and thus power and money.
Like a lineage.
Or Jat is simply put a farmer. Motherfucker, what? What does that mean?
What is a Jat?
What the hell?
What is a Jat?
What does that mean, dog?
I know what a jalebi is now.
A jalebi baby.
Jalebi baby.
Now she keeps saying she can't sleep anymore. I tie my bread tightly and keep my enemies in check. My friends are as loyal as family. They keep both friendship and rivalries under control. We don't gather without reason. We don't make excuses to walk into trouble.
Nice.
We call those motherfucker treason. We don't hold hands unnecessarily. She doesn't let go of hers. She knows what happens when you're friends with the Jat boys.
The Jat boys. I think it's like saying that you're criollo.
She's learned Punjabi scripts because of me.
I
She
would-
gave up drinking and ties her scarf before sipping. What's a bottle? Pour it a drink directly from the barrel. Interesting, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we kind of understood where he was fucking flexing on her
on the
ass,
boys.
and, you know.
Dancing on the boys.
This one's intriguing. We've never seen this, and it is Divine and Sidhu Muswala. So
Okay.
let's give it a review. Quite short. I mean, it is the urban scene.
Damn, but the freaking production, brother.
They have a lot of money, and remember, a lot of these artists actually end up pocketing a lot of their streams. You know? What the fuck?
That's so cool. What the heck? Rest in peace, my brother. That is so sick. So freaking sick.
What the fuck? He might have the best videos.
He really does.
Haters. The press. The media.
That video is so wild.
Fake news. I thought I knew it.
That is so cool. What the heck?
Oh, we might have seen bits and bobs of this on a stream as well. And he did sound like that live as well. Very curious.
Yeah, super sick.
Actually, probably more pingy vocally. PR love. He's got a lisp. I think he has a
I
lisp.
think he might have a little one.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, a
got
little
yeah.
bit.
It's interesting with so much linguistic capability, you would have a lisp.
It's so cool because he's like CGI'd in. That's actually so sick. This video is so cool.
तेरा धन तेरा शन कुछ पल की कमाई कुछ लेकर ना जाना कुछ साथ में ना लाए वो पैसा ही क्या है जिसको साथ में ना खाए आवाज में है दम ये है बॉम्बे लिखाई समंदर किनारे से आग लेकर आए घर नाच लेकर आए हर बीट को चबाए रख के दिल पे रजाए तू बस सुन मेरा भाई तू बस सुन
मेरा हाई. It's like old school reggaeton, man. It's sick.
It's a doubler effect. It's so cool.
He starts listening to reggaeton
It is
sometimes.
so hard. Dang.
My only criticism is I think that shit too short, bro.
Well, I don't think you could do much.
I think you had another minute there, another verse. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, but I don't think you could have done much because like the Sidhu is not around.
Fuck. So they
And
just
this was like this probably-
post his death.
definitely because it's a year ago. So
God. Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Kind of crazy, no?
Well, I bet he had a ton of verses recorded. You know, like a
Correct.
hard drive solo to what Raftaar was
So
doing.
I think this is the reason why this comes around. It's
Whoa.
probably they had it cooked before it happened, before he untimely death.
Whoa.
So this is kind of like the video is just so freaking hard though.
It's also interesting as well how like I think he might have out of all the videos we've seen hip hop wise that we
The
can
best
remember,
video today.
probably the best videos. No, definitely the best video today. But in terms of like just the CGI, the production
So
stuff,
cool.
unbelievable. So maybe that was like a trademark for him. He always wanted to maybe produce music videos that would really stand out.
Or maybe this is like the collaboration, the moment, you
Yeah.
know, like as a tribute to Sidhu.
It could be. It could be. There was a
awesome,
song
though.
that I wanted to. I mean, we already checked it out on the stream, and I fucking loved it.
we would listen to it again.
Yeah, so I sort of wanted to, instead of doing this one, instead of listening to track 2. It's the one with Badshah.
Yeah, that's right.
I fucking loved that song.
That song is so
Why are
hard.
people
It
saying that,
really-
like, you know, people obviously know about our taste in music, especially when it comes to the urban Indian scene, and then, you know, we're what would you call it? We're critical of some artists, and we're critical of all of them.
We're critical of everybody.
You know, it's just, I like the fact that Karan, the product he's selling is actually very authentic to what he does live.
Yes, okay, here's the thing. Most of our criticism it's because principally and fundamentally there's a problem in congruency.
Yeah.
The product that a lot of artists sell on studio is not the product that you see live. It's not the product that you're gonna experience when you buy a ticket and you're there in the concert. It's very far from it.
And it's quite subpar. We've seen the footage. It's quite and this happens in urban
many-
music a lot all over the
For
world.
a lot of of artists.
And it isn't just the artists that you're thinking we're criticizing. We've criticized this in the past of many different artists of India as well.
And regardless of the genre,
Yes.
regardless of what it is, obviously, if you're reviewing urban music, you have to put an urban music
Hat on, of course.
There's a criteria that you're obviously observing this music from.
You can't review this as Hindustani classical. That would be wrong. Or a Carnatic classical. That would be fucked.
It's like, come on, be reasonable
Correct.
here. However, when you are seeing what we love about certain artists in the urban scene, the reason why we champion certain artists is because the product that they sell in studio, it's very close, if not sometimes better in live performances.
That would be the best, and also that would be the best for an artist. If you're an artist
Yes.
and you want some advice, make your live product better than your studio product.
My God.
Make your studio product world class, and then make your live product even better, so that because all the money you will pocket will most likely be from your live shows.
Correct.
So if you want financial success, you can keep evolving as an artist. Make your live shows really good and become a really good live performer.
Streams are what streams will be. A lot of people will put their
Before-
money into that.
Before it was radio shows, before it was MTV, before it was
Before it
TV.
was mainstream media, it will be what it will be. However, live shows is where most of the
where the
money
cash
is
is at for all of
so to me, fundamentally, I think there's a problem in congruency with certain artists, and the fact that we talk about certain artists in perhaps less of a positive way, it's because
Well, we're critical of them.
because we have a standard, we have a vision of what it should be. And listen, we grew up listening to reggaeton,
No, but-
okay? We grew up listening to the urban scene of Latin America.
No, man, we're South American, bro. Latino American. Like,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Believe me, we championed a lot of urban artists when we were growing up for many freaking reasons. For the lyricism,
El Residente.
for the live performances, for the things that they brought into the table that were completely out of the norm. I understand the cultural impact a lot of these artists have.
Agreed.
But the thing is, like, the thing is, like, a lot of the bad opinions that we have about certain artists that we don't talk about on publicly is because of that. What are we bringing to the table?
Well,
there's nothing positive to say. There's no
Well,
point
interestingly
in
enough,
highlighting
like,
it even further.
to review, the main reason why, like, a lot of people, ask us about specifically those types of artists is first because they know that for most music purists, that's probably going to be the least stimulating genre of music you can listen to. What I found immensely intriguing sometimes about India is specifically with the Punjabi artists and some rapping like artists like Dino James, who are way more focused on the storytelling of aspect of things. I like a lot
Krishna is fabulous
what
at that.
Krishna has done in that
Such
aspect.
a rhythmical freaking lyricist.
I like a lot what Karan has done. This is obviously more in the Punjabi side. And I like it when they mix it at time with musical complexity in the live performance of things and just some musical emblem per se, because you can be both. You can be a true urban artist and you can also be a true musician.
And you don't have to sacrifice your essence to become either.
Hell no.
So
And-
it is possible.
And just because you're an urban artist does not mean you're not a real musician. Absolutely. Yes, we do know there's different standards for both. Absolutely. But it's amazing to see when you see a Diljit Dosanjh, for example, who's mastered, first of all, did have a fairly good pedigree in Punjabi music. So fair enough. But to then commercialize it and transition into a urban seed and pure manner, that was fantastic to see, because the guy's pedigree live is like, what the, this is, he's so much more than just a rapper. Correct. So much more than just a singer. It's unbelievable, right? That's what I like to champion. And by the way, the standards that we have in terms that we hold, certain artists, quite mid or quite low, and then others quite high. The standard's been set by them. It's been set by them and then reinforced by the market, because the market sets the demand at the end of the day. So if the market likes that standard, that's the really good standard. Yes. And then everything else that's below that, you start to analyze, like, well, why didn't that resonate the same way that did? Correct. And then you start to see the flaws, the holes in the roof. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they, either do we have a personal vendetta against this person, vendetta against them, or do we not like them personally? We do not know them. Actually, we don't know any of these artists. But their art is what their art would be, and we should be able to analyze their art for what it is, give you an honest reviewing experience, not just trying to please I guess we've seen it now from different industries. We're not deep into the urban music industry, so there isn't the aspect of putting your hat on to police the industry.
No,
but I'm sure there are reviewers out there who have to go through that, because it's like it happens that the best example out of this is Hollywood. You can't review a movie badly because then you don't get fucking tickets for the preview or for the red carpet.
A lot of this is a job for a lot of these people. You know?
So then you don't get invited anymore and you starve to death. Now, the good news about what we do here at Feature Friday and other shows, other YouTubers, since why I think YouTube has grown and stuff.
Freedom of speech! Freedom of speech!
It's like, we're all in fucking independent. You can go suck one. I don't like that artist. And guess what? The only repercussion I have to deal with by saying I don't like that and I wouldn't endorse that, it's, just YouTube comments. I just a couple of their fans, which is fair enough, mate.
Because
like, it's fair played.
It's fair. I love the conversation because it's so, one, is stimulating, and two, you get to see another side of the impact of those specific artists in the industry to the culture,
And also, it's plausible that we could also be wrong. Maybe we haven't seen enough art of that guy. Maybe we haven't seen enough. So do keep recommending things and stuff like that. Let's have a look at this. I just wanted to review it on the podcast because we only did it on a stream, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And I want that show. Badshah, all the love.
This guy is so cool.
So I like Badshah a lot.
This song is so great. The rhyming style, the rhythm here.
The change up and shit.
Awesome.
Honey baby baby. Honey baby. Semi baby. Penny baby. I like the Be My line. Penny baby. You got some Latinos speaking fucking feisty.
Please, वाले में होते सीन बीन जिस गाड़ी पे आर लगे तो वो रखी तीन यमराज फ्लो खाओ रैपर जैसे हीम क्रीम कमरा बंद होते ही बेबी खुले जैसे
Here's the first. Yeah, this is the best part. Go back. Zima. That's such a good song.
लगे तो वो रखी तीन यमराज फ्लो खाओ रैपर जैसे हीम क्रीम कमरा बंद होते ही बेबी खुले जैसे सीन जिमा हमने भी मर ली तुम लेना बीमा शाप बोला रुक मैंने सीन करा धीमा लीव दे दिखाई
You know what I love it? Because it's overstepping on the bar. It starts early. Go back to Sing Zima. Sing Zima. You know?
Cinema.
तो है दे क्या कि बट चटकते हैं लौंडे तो सूजे हैं बटक रा और शाइन दोनों नाम मुकरट जो ये दो जाने जुड़े इनकी दो में जाए बट हैनी बावे नए पैसे वाले बंदे पुश्ते नहीं बावे क्रोनो और मेरे क्रोम मेरा सभी बावे बंदा आर पार देखे आंखें पहली बावे एनिमी मेरी बावे गाने सर चढ़ बोले जैसे पहली बावे
You know what? I'm a little bit scared of repeating
I don't
this.
give a fuck.
What the heck am I saying?
रैप करे लगे सेमिनार चले जिनको बख्शी कलम उनके सर शनिवार चढ़े मैं भी राहू कैसे गुरु मुझ पे कोई प्रहार चले जिनको जाना फार मेरे घोड़े पे सवार चले बुखार सा चढ़े
EPR की गिरे तो
बादशाह मिले वसीला दे दिमाग जैसे काफ का पड़े राशा हीट वेव ऑप्सलास का चले जैसे चिली वैसा खाना इनकी गैंग पेडिग्री अपनी ओयो वाली बेबी हमें क्लाइंट कहती थी मेरी आर्मरी में अल्फाजों की भारी वेपनरी हमसे वर्स लियो होमीज तेरे हमसे बेहतर नहीं शादी साथ मेरे जो उसकी बारी हेवनली ए लिमिटेड एडिशन घड़ी 47G सबसे पाऊं LV मानी चोदी फैशन की सुन के फट जाएगी गांडे कितनी एली मनी दी
Zima.
Penny babe.
Penny babe. Enemy.
Penny babe. छोटे बोले Penny babe. गाने गंदी में तीन गुना Penny babe.
पार देखे आंखें Penny babe.
Penny babe.
Yeah.
Freaking slaps. Slaps so hard.
भाई algorithm क्या ले?
क्या ले?
क्या बात है? Mate.
Enemy. many BAAWE.
I've been telling you, baby, I got many BAAWE. You know, god damn, dude.
What even is BAAWE? I
Who the
have no clue.
fuck?
I am vibing
No,
with the song. The song is so freaking hard.
People saying Badshah and Raftaar drop a banger, disappear for a year, come back, repeat. That's the formula.
That's the
I actually
formula.
miss
That's
it
how we
when
go.
artists used to be like that.
Yeah, no preamp,
Nothing.
No freaking
Drop your shit, promote, do your tour, fuck off for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Live life.
Yeah, and you would always think, oh, they disappeared. They're definitely making a new album.
They were definitely
Yeah,
on the works for something.
Yeah,
They took
yeah.
like a year off, and then 6 months ago is when they started working
Yeah,
on an
yeah,
album and stuff, and they come back and, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, they're back.
And it's fire.
Oh my god.
Noche de Entierro drops, you know?
Literally. Fucking wheezing. And then Daddy Yankee. Daddy Yankee was very much like that.
Yeah, he
He
was.
would disappear all of a sudden and then blam, banger, out, done.
Yeah.
Don Omar used to be like that. Well, Don
Don
Omar was
Omar.
dealing a lot with
El Señor de la Noche.
he used to deal a lot with his health. He had a ton of
yeah.
issues with his health.
Yes, yes.
Danza Kuduro and then fucking disappear, come back again.
Yeah.
El Señor de la Noche.
Noche.
So amazing. It's obviously super interesting. And in these types of podcasts, I feel like the best approach for this is what feels good to the ear.
Correct.
You know?
What's rhythmical? What really hits
Correct.
with the song, with the bang, with like
Yes.
the whole atmosphere of
Because
it.
you can analyze anything, to any extent you want. But at the end of the day, it's
Does it feel good?
correct. It's all
Does it feel good?
feel-based and emotion-based. And it's super intriguing on why a lot of this music has also resonated at an international scale now.
Correct.
You look at the views, you look at the popularity of his stuff, and it's incredible. And that is what I think our whole vision for everything was, right? That it's like, I wonder how long it would take for music from different parts of the world to start resonating in English-speaking countries. And Punjabi's being one of the pioneers, without a fucking shadow of a doubt, that has really penetrated so many industries and charts so well and
does.
sells out stadium shows for these artists
Internationally.
outside of India.
Yeah. It's incredible. Like this guy sell 20,000. Like
So-
it's a piece of cake.
Hence why we have so much time for that, because there's definitely worth studying. They're definitely worth acknowledging and understanding that there's something real special there going on. So do show them all the love. Of course, if there's anyone you'd like us to review, perhaps we can do a Punjabi podcast next. Obviously, we have a soft spot for them. Do show You of Soul all the love. Everything will be linked in the description if you are feeling on a festive vibe.
mood.
Go show them all the love. Of course, independent artists, as I
Get
say.
ready for Christmas and all that.
Absolutely. Show them love, subscribe, and goodbye, guys.
God bless you all.
Adios.
Adios.